Oh no, I hear the sound. Oh no, I hear the sound. Hey, not starting just yet. Before I'd hit start on stream, those people can get in here. Need to make a tea, take some paracetamol. Sorry, my cluster legs being a real fucker. Oh, it just hit me just a second ago. Oh, oh goodness. Why is that not working? That is Alan Wake Remastered. It's just not picking up the game. There we go. Nice. Cool. I take you not see that, yep. Oh, me too, Dukes. Me too. Oh. I say it every time, I guess, but like, I always forget when I haven't had one for like a little bit how much it hurts. I swear my brain like does something to protect me from it, and it's like, yeah, you didn't remember how much this hurts. Then it nabs you, and it's just like, oh my god. Ugh, friggin' kills. Really is like being ice picked to the eyeball. Oh. Damn. Yeah, so I'm just brewing a tea in the kitchen a second. Maybe this time we'll be less cursed with graphical glitches or Play-Doh faces or T-posing enemies, but I do not think this is the case. Here we go anyway. Hello Deeks, hello Arth, hello Crab, hello Rogue, hello Vicky, hello J-Star, hello Arth, hello Verite, hello Shadow Deputy, hello Fairwolf. Rootin' Tootin'. I was going to do more Star Trek actually today, but they've been talking about patching it, and I wonder if maybe I should hold fire until they might have patched it. I don't know. Like, if we can actually get the correct resolution for the game, that would be a really good start. So I might hold fire on that a little bit, and see if they do a patch for it. But then again, I'm still waiting for the River City Girls 2 patch on PS5. You know, that game I bought Christmas Day? Boxing Day? Boxing Day? So, you know, maybe have to wait and see, I suppose. Batteries are always ready. Halls of Torment? No. Let's have a look. Halls... £3.60... Let's have a look. Oh, it reminds me of like an old ARPG looking thing. The way it looks. That's kind of cute. Reminds me of Diablo. Similar to games you've played. Vampire Survivors, well that makes sense. Children of Malta. Not sure about that one. Hey Aldrich, long time no see. How are you? Ah, Diablo 4. That's out. Isn't that out today? Or the reviews are out today, I think. Oh, is my tea done? Hold on, I'm just going to put that in. Booby!
Lewd.
Oh, my bloody head. Oh man, it's really murdering me. Oh, I'm all dizzy too. Bastard! Linny! Thank you very much. It's a whole year's worth now. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, Linny. It's always lovely to see you. And thank you for the support. No, it's alright, Diggs. Honestly, once it starts hitting, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'd rather be doing something. I was having a thing, Linny. I'm trying to think how many years we've known each other now. Must be a friggin' long time. I give you a hand-holdy high five. Hey, Froggy. Oh, congratulations, Eldritch. I hope that's going well. No, the thing about cluster headaches, it doesn't, they don't get, like, aggravated by stuff. They're not like migraines, right? So a migraine, it can, like, light could affect you, or, you know, flickering lights could, like, play you up. The cluster headache just doesn't give a fuck, and it barrels through everything. It's impressively ruthless like that, I guess. So nothing really makes it worse, per se, but nothing really helps. I had to go in office for a meeting, client thought it was Thursday. My disappointment was immeasurable, my day was ruined. Too long. High five. Nah, it's been a pleasure there the entire years. That's the nice thing about it. It's gotta be over a decade now, Linny. It must be, innit? Gotta be. If not longer, actually. Spooky. Hope it goes away soon. Yeah, thanks, Fugi. Me too. They tend to be, like mine last for ages, or they give me a few stabs and piss off, and I'm hoping it's the you know, the latter. You've learned this about clusters from experience. Honestly, clusters are just, they're a different beast entirely. That's the one thing that's kind of impressive about them in a way, that I've broken a lot of bones over my life, and I've felt random bits of pain over my life and stuff, right? Like. But nothing even comes close. It's just... They are shockingly aggressive. Like, getting 4 hours of a tattoo done and getting it scrubbed over and over and over again for the shading, where the needles are all, like, ripping your skin apart constantly for 4 hours straight in the same spots, over and over. Like, that was a doddle. Like, that was just easy peasy. I was just sat there, I was like, yeah, this is alright. It's amazing how, what it actually does for your pain tolerance, actually. A hammer to your kneecaps. Oh, yeah, maybe I gotta have one pain in one place and one pain in the other. Right, I'm just gonna finish off this cup of tea, then we will get started. Baby. We were talking about the migraine thing, the cluster headaches, yeah. The most impressive thing about them, actually, is that 6 tramadol, a pretty goddamn strong opiate, and it just barrels through it like I didn't even take them. Like, I don't know if I should, like be impressed or, like, horrified by that. And honestly, Lenny, what a wonderful decade it's been. And here's to another. Alright. Can you all see? Oh, gout's a scary one. One of my guys at work had it. Fucking terrifying. Oh, I've had an eardrum burst. Oh, I had it as a kid. I think I remember multiple sleepless nights. Multiple sleepless nights. Wait a minute, you weren't behind me previously. Oh, that's the wrong gun. We call that overkill from where I'm from. Am I getting shot? I've only got a knife. Oh. They're just bopping me. Here are mugs. Oh. Rude. Yeah, that's the one thing about the cluster thing. I think they make you reassess what everything else hurts like. Like I said, but I remember when I went to get the tattoo, and I was like, "Ow, this is actually alright. I can sit here all day. This is fine." That was quite a pleasant surprise because from when I got my first tattoo, I was quite nervous. I mean, I suppose most people are, right? And I was like, well, I don't know what it feels like. What's it going to be like having all these needles going in and out, you know, ripping your skin apart constantly for a few hours. Then the lady puts the needle on my skin and starts going. I was like, oh, this is alright. I can deal with this. This is fine. The locals are quite aggressive now, I see. Hunty Bang Bang. Will I be doing System Shock 2? System Shock Remake. You know, I haven't decided. I haven't decided. I really haven't. I'll have a think about it. I'm in no rush. It ain't going anywhere, so I'll have a think about it. I mean, you know how much I love System Shock 2, but System Shock 1 is a very different sort of game. Much more enclosed. He got his knee. Oh my god. Yeesh. My guy at work like had it terribly. It really got him. And I felt for him already because it doesn't sound very nice at all. The monster sent a Sneer and had to come closer. Goddamn grumblers. I actually want to talk about something relatively important later that's not related to the game, but related to another streamer I saw. I was talking about it with Arthur a little bit and John earlier. But it's something that actually really bugs me. And I think the streamer is a fucking dickhead for it as well. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm not going to name any names or anything, but... because we don't do that here. We don't name names. Kick? Yeah. Fuck whatever this is. Nice. Oh, sweet. Manuscript page. Shit, which one was it? We got loads we haven't listened to, I guess. Barry?
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed. Like the channel had been switched without warning.
Noble. It's a bit ominous, isn't it?
You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
We got a few to listen to, haven't we? Missing page. I don't know what the fire thing. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. I forgot they did that. That's so silly. Oh, whatever.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied
don't worry, I won't keep you suspense too long.
Decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time.
Does this story even make, like, does this manuscript make sense? Like, if you put it all in order, I wonder?
Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Injected straight into the joint. Oof, ouch. Yeah, but that was rough. Yeah, exactly. I think there's certain things you just don't not take your meds for, right?
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was
figured as
too
much.
exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Alan, don't wake me up. I don't want to do it. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Yeah, the graphics of the actual demo, sorry, the graphics of the remake look lovely, I think. I think they look really, really good. Though Street Fighter is preloading now, or is going to preload soon. Dragon's Dogma 2, yes, very much so. Alan Wake 2, nah.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Wait, what do you mean I misspoke? Misspoke in what way?
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light.
I said, nah,
but something
that's
more
correct though,
tangible
right?
than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
I can understand if you were scared of the dark because the dark turned into a fucking gribbler and... Ow! Bastard. Oh, leave me alone. Oh. I can understand if you were scared of the dark because it like turned into a gribbler and, you know, started actively attacking you. Well, that's fair enough, I think. Yeah, it's just my headaches, folk. It's being a furious knobhead. Won't leave me alone tonight. Oh, so after all, we've got 2 flares. Exciting. Shut up, Alan. Oh, nice. All these boom hugs. What will I do with myself? Honestly, I think Control's really good, and I'd actually say all the DLC's pretty solid as well. I forgot what a terrible pacing killer the manuscripts are.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion.
Thanks, brother.
Nobody there.
I'll be alright, man.
It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Got that Mulder and Scully. We love them, but we don't need them here right now. Did I come in from the bottom? No, I didn't. We ain't going this way, are we? Reach the top of the mill. Ah, see, this is not the top. This is the bottom. What about your doggos? Your doggos are being skeptical. The peacock's mostly been pissing off recently. I've been quite blessed. Ah, there's a ladder there. Of course I missed the ladder. It's not like me at all. I heard that Alone in the Dark's getting a remake. Everything's coming out in October, by the way. Like, that was pleasant. Everything's coming out in October. Lords of the Fallen's coming out in October as well. That looks really good. What year is it? 2012. The darkness wears her face. What, Alice's face? Fuck, I knew it. Thanks for the shot, dude. I love how the animation fails completely when you shoot them. That was definitely like that in the original. Widowmaker. Widowmaker's probably one of my favourite blue ladies. She's definitely up there. I don't know if you know this, I suppose most people do, but in the beta, I think it was either closed beta or something I was playing of Overwatch, whenever you zoomed in, her bum like inflated for like ballast or something, which is quite funny. So her bum, like whenever she was zooming with her goggles, her bum got huge. Oh, nice. More manuscript pages.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
When I recorded this for the Let's Play, it was such a ball ache because I think I edited out, I had to edit out, obviously, gaps. How do we climb back on here, I guess? Alan. I guess we go around here. Oh, we go out here, do we? We do not. We just shimmy our way up, I guess. I had to edit out all the, obviously my any like dead air, like in case my mic picked anything up while I was listening to this, and it was just constant because of the amount of shit you have to pick up off the floor. Aha. Dr. Darling and Dr. Mr. Wake, they are. He's really good in control. I mean, to be fair, he's great in this as well. You know, there's no problem with the voice acting or anything. In all fairness. Can you not save whenever you want with like F5 or something, Antar? Or like intentionally? I think so, Mogs, yeah. I think so. Oops. It's kind of impressive, isn't it, Noble, that you can really hash up a remaster this bad? Wasn't there another really, really terrible remaster not that long ago where everything was like really screwed? I'm trying to remember. I mean, the famous one's Silent Hill, right? Silent Hill 2 and 3 remaster on the PS3 and Xbox. Those were terrible. Saints Row 3? I don't recall that one being particularly bad or anything. Campground. Oh, nice. Spooky. The GTA Trilogy one was pretty bad, yeah.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it's terrible. Alan just standing there like a lemon. I guess I got too close. Rude. I've got so many batteries, I'm just gonna chain these. It's so smooth. Oh, that was a one-way jobby, was it? Okay. The copy of Saints Remastered was buggy. Weirdly, I didn't have too many problems, at least as far as I remember. Man, I was so sad about the new Saints Row. I never played it in the end. I heard, like, you know, there was all the reviews came out and it was all fucking awful. And I was like, man, all I wanted was just more Saints Row, man. That's all I wanted. The Hog of Hackett's Quarry. Is there any goodies around here? I feel like randomly hiding a manuscript, ouch, around here would be something that they would do. But I don't care enough to find it. I imagine you can probably have fun with it, actually. I can totally believe that. Like, like just because it's Saints Row at the end of the day, but... It's just a shame that they... I don't know, like, whatever happened to the story, whatever happened to it was just rough. Oh, nice. Bayers.
Barry?
Barry.
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
That's actually true, Crab, yeah. I've said this to Clygo before. When we played Borderlands, it was one of the most boring experiences I've ever had. But because I was playing it with him, it was perfectly tolerable. And I think, like, if it was just single player only, it would have been dreadful. GDQ's now run a Silent Hill Homepour. It's both Homecoming and Downpour being ran at the same time. Also known as Downcoming. That's an unfortunate shortening. Honestly, I actually really like Person rises to power and see how it corrupts you, or like what they do to maintain that power. But they treated the entire thing as like a joke. There was no serious bits at all. Where Saints Row 3 had its moments, you know. So Saints Row 2 especially did. And I think you need that fine line between the two to make it a bit more involving.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
I thought we were trying to get to Lover's Peak. See? We're almost there. Birds. Birds, please! Stop. What are you doing? Closed. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a...
Yeah, Resi 5 is
a
another
life of
messy
its
one,
own.
actually.
You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own.
Oh, that's annoying,
Change
Antar,
one
with the
thing, and you
vaporize.
set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
I mean, that's the thing about the Pierce and Shondi thing, is that they are your underlings as well. But yeah. Good surprise work, T-Poser. The boss maintained an air of control in those games, quite like more than the one in the new game, I think. Nightingale fires at
The
Wake.
FBI agent's
Alright.
command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
I kind of like the idea of the manuscripts in this game, right? Like the idea of having like this almost fortune-telling mechanic to it. But the problem is, it's so boring. The pace is just fucking terrible. The writing is all over the place with it. It doesn't really... I don't think it really makes a huge difference. I think it just ends up being a bit too messy. Submit to be a Nightcry runner for AGDQ. They've already, to be fair, they've already done a really good... they already did a really good one. Beep beep. Get shot on, nerd. Beautiful animations. I put my beams on. Nice. I follow the light, I guess. Can I get out? No, we can. There's a porta potty here. Very fine. His narration is super flat, and I'd say he's actually a pretty decent voice actor normally, but like the way he does narration is really, really boring. There you go, Unks. You're right. Me. Again, this is where it feels like a moment where you can see the open world gameplay again. You know, like where at one point it. Where you know, like the whole driving the car thing could have been. Meow. I guess I have to get out of here. Beautiful. Flare gun ammo.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Rip and pepperiness. Sorted, mate. Not sorted, mate. Shit. Almost sorted, mate. Enjoy your lack of animation, sir. There we go. Hey, Lamb. How's things? It's been a while. Thank you very much for you, sir. Good to hear from you. Lob. T-pose, baby. Do you see that, Zach? The light hurts the shadow creatures. It's amazing. Yes. That's right. Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I really should replay Deadly Premonition 2 at some point again. Because we did 1 not that long ago. But I played 2 on the Switch when it ran at 3 FPS. It would be kind of nice to play it when it didn't run like dog shit.
Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript.
Enough
you
dog
can
play,
have your
Wake.
woman back. Simple
Enough
as
pig
that.
wake play.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get
It's
your
been at least a
wife.
year since I did 1.
Not.
Maybe a bit longer? I don't know.
Get me?
Did we do it on
Yes,
Switch? Did we
yes,
do
I-
1
I
on
get you.
Switch last time? I remember the Switch version eventually packed in, didn't it? For number 1. I'd probably play it on PC this time round, assuming it worked on PC. You can't just say 2 days, yeah. Well, I mean, don't forget, he's finding all the
Barry had
manuscripts.
talked about
He's
birds
finding the
over the
manuscripts,
phone.
right? The Boyds. The Boyds. I have to save the Barry from the Boyds. Not the Boyds. You know, the birds just bugging out and stopping in midair is incredibly immersive.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. It's normal. Birds are weird.
Yeah, I got fucked, bud. The question is, do I want to save Barry from the birds? Are they actually attacking me?
Al, make them go away, please!
I must defeat the birds. Why doesn't the moonlight hurt them? I guess because... You know, that's a very good point. The moonlight should absolutely hurt them because it's the sun's reflection. But, I don't know, maybe they just didn't think about it. Let's be realistic, that's probably the real reason. I mean, probably along with the same reasons why flares last 3 seconds in this. The moonlight isn't strong enough, maybe? Yeah, it could be. Eat shit, birds. Oh no, I'm out of eating shit powers. I now have to use battle rule.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Oh, thank goodness, they just despawned.
Hey, Al.
Or maybe it's like vampires, you know? Like,
sorry for thinking you were having
it has to be the
psychotic
sun, it's
episode, man.
supernatural.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something.
The sun, the sun,
Anything
the sun.
about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
D? D? Goodness.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Alan's the kind of guy to go to Glastonbury, right? Walk into like a crystal healing shop and tell the shopkeeper how fake it is.
Barry Wheeler
That's
speaking.
Alan.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr.
Glastonbury's
Wake come
a
get
small
them?
town
I
here in the
live
UK.
trailer park
Supposedly where
outside
King
the
Arthur's
town.
from.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Avalon's right next to it.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
That's not very nice. She's been hijacked. It is well known for the show. Yeah, crystal healing shops. Yeah, yeah. Glastonbury's full of like alternative like religion. I guess more paganistic religion stuff. Gods of the forest, fairies, crystals. Shops of the goddess, particularly. There's lots of like femininity stuff around there. It's really interesting. I'd recommend it. Literally everyone go. Like if you ever get a chance. Yeah, everyone's lovely. Everyone's really, really nice. Good little song, this one. I always make it a habit to pop there a few times a year normally. Oh, last one at the end of March. Very nice. Yeah, they do psychic readings there and stuff as well. None of it's really my cup of tea in that sort of sense of the word, but I find it all very fascinating.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Beautiful
Exactly
achievos.
what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry. They'll kill her.
God damn it, Barry.
Friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly
Fucking
wrote.
Chivos.
It's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Ransom. We shall ransom.
How the
Oh,
hell
I like
did
this
she
so
get her
far.
hands on the
No,
manuscript
no, it's
anyway?
just as garbage as I remember
I
it
don't
being,
know.
actually.
She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting
It's actually
stuff while
worse,
I
yeah,
was
because this is the
digging
worst
around.
version of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
Agent Mulder and an Agent Scully?
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I want to
I'm
know.
Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al,
River-
I found
Sparkling River
all
Estates, mobile
sorts of
home, court
weird
space,
stuff
and
from the
rentals.
local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this.
It's weird. When I
most
was
of
in
the stuff
Alabama, a lot of the
takes
houses
place
actually
around
looked like this,
Cauldron
even
Lake.
though they weren't mobile.
Well, you
I would
ain't
guess,
wrong,
but they
mister.
actually looked very,
Union Stockton
very,
Lake
very
was
much
the
like these.
doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a
This is a
famous
trailer
writer,
park.
but I ran a bunch of searches.
Yeah, it
couldn't
wasn't
find
like
a
a trailer
single
park
thing
about
he
where
wrote.
I was at in
Zane
Alabama
was
or anything, but
heavily
the
into
houses
diving,
looked very much like
so
it.
much
Like
so
just
that the
very
place
similar
came to be
stuff.
called Diver's Isle. But the volcano
Whereas the houses here are all like ancient and solid, right? Like brick
and
jobs.
Zane
Like
went
a
down
lot of
with
them
the
were like
island.
wood. I wonder if that's for heat reasons, especially in
Yeah, how
Alabama.
about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the
Randy's
trailers.
dogs? Dubious. It could be cheap reasons, but I don't know, because brick holds heat very, like, well, right? Which makes sense for cold places like this. But I'm not sure you'd want that in the 45°C weather of Alabama,
Barbara
maybe. I
Jagger
don't know.
drowned in Cauldron Lake just
Pet the
a week
doggos.
earlier.
I've got some bad
They were
news.
lovers.
I don't think we're
Sure,
going to be petting
Jagger's
these
a local
ones.
spook store. The scratchy
Not unless you want
hat
to pet the
comes
sausage.
for you in the dark.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Al, I'm just getting to
That was
the best
funnier than I
part.
thought.
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Sorry,
I
Randolph,
asked
carry on.
around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
My modular homes. Oh, okay. There's a lot down south in poor neighborhoods because of that. Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty like long building. The ones I saw, like they were longish. The only thing is, I wouldn't imagine they'd do very well in the tornado. There was no basement, you know, or anything like that. I mean, even some of the supermarket. I remember the Piggly Wiggly got lifted off. And I like going to the Piggly Wiggly. It had a ridiculous name. And that doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, Randolph, you carry on, mate.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, what he said. I saw the thumbnail also video for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He seems so happy. Interesting, because I saw the Dowsey quit Dead by Daylight completely as well. Can I go around the back? I can, but there's nothing here. It's quite a nice place.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Was she going to work?
Hey, this is really good.
Thanks, Rose.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
God damn it, Alice. Or Rose. So she just pours all the coffee on his head.
It's coming for you.
Gross.
Hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife.
Alright,
You
Satan.
must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Alright, Grandma Satan. There's no need for that kind of behavior.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore. but it seems I have an imaginary editor to
You know
help
she's
me.
had a crafty wank
She's an
over
old woman
Alan.
in a funeral dress.
That's gonna make
I
it
call her
awkward the next time they see
Barber
each other.
She's very strict.
Oh, man.
I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive.
Actually, I'm not sure
Each
it's
day there's
that
less of
crafty.
me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Good father,
She
bad
promises me
father.
I can save
Good
Alice
daddy,
this
bad
way.
daddy. Oh boy.
She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation.
Isn't she
of
dead
it.
now? Well, that makes it even
About this
more awkward
place.
then.
She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances.
I always like looking at the
Thomas
books in
said.
video games. Oh,
The
sorry,
genre of the
other
story
Alan.
seems to be
I wasn't
shifting.
listening.
It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close.
Alan
can
Wake's
feel
get
it.
prized shelved to themselves here. The 5 books. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, which makes it quite hard to see these. I mean, it's no Chin magazine, you know, but where's the body pillow? Fuck, every time I think of body pillows now, I always think of that Mia one from Monster Musume, where it's like 4 meters long. It's the best body pillow. Oh, it's such a good idea.
Lewd.
Oh, it's 8 meters long, is it? I'm sorry. It's extra long. Life-sized Mia body pillow. Did you see that, Zach? In the coffee. A sneer. It was right there. Hey, Wombat. Thank you very much for the biddies as well, dude. Hey, Holly. Holly, I'm still holding out hope for
Rose took a day
your
from
mouse
me.
mat.
I had less than
My
12
poor
hours
2B
left
is
to make
getting
the
all
kidnapper.
she's getting all flat.
All I could
She's
do
getting
was
flat.
get Barry into the car,
Imagine.
work something out once I got on the road.
Oh, my chat's dropped. Okay. Sorry, Twitch chat's dropped. Now it's back. And it's not the VPN this time. Now I can see you. I can see it now. Was it... someone links me the Zhongli one with Zhongli's ass, which was pretty funny.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today?
Lewd.
Cooking with
Coffee?
corn.
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's special?
I love she says I couldn't work up much hate for her. She's been mind-jacked, dude. There should be no hate for her. She's a victim, you fucking ass. What a goddamn pleb.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
You just finished catching all the Endwalker big fish this patch. You're free to work on stuff again. Oh, nice. I have faith. Hey, Jessica. What's fun is the poster on the wall that have more pics and textures than the actual character model. I think it's because it's a photo, right? Isn't it a photo of the actual actor? That's probably. I think that's probably why. She did drug him, that's true, but it wasn't her who drugged him, really. It was the darkness or whatever. Sorry, I explode. Holly, I've started going for the Heaven's Ward relic, and I'm like 4 stages in now, so that's been quite nice. That means if I finish that, I've had a relic from each expansion except ARR, which I think might have to attempt to get some strength up to try and tackle that one. I think. What's this one, Rogue? Oh, that's another 2B booty one. I love in that one you can actually just see her asshole straight up. Like, there's no subtlety on that one. It's like, what did 2B have for breakfast? I don't know, let's have a look. Damn, it's like a fucking colonoscopy in here. Miss B, if you could lay down on the table, please, and take a deep breath. Sorry, did I actually listen to this
Mr.
one?
Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
It's post more 2 booty to the Etchy channel. Delicious 2 booty. 2B staying power is so impressive. How does the landlord know about her normal bedtime? I guess he watches the lights like a creeper. Yeah, because he's a creep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We go past Randy's Dogs, which does in fact say it's open, but there are no hot dogs in it. What are the prices? Rabbit food. Oh, he calls it rabbit food because it's not meat. Salad, but a salad with chicken. With chicken? With chicken. With chicken. You can get a hot dog for $1.49. That's actually pretty reasonable. A chili dog is $1.49. A corn dog is $1.79. Wait, what's a corn dog? Is that not meat? Is that like a vegetarian option? Special plates. Granny Claus clam chowder. Sparkling River special. Asgardian chicken parmesan. Cauldron Lake deep fried plate. It's breaded and fried hot dog on a stick. Oh, that sounds alright. I never know. We don't get that over here, I don't think. At least not that I've noticed. We have hot dogs, right? Which is, isn't that basically like eyelids and foreskin in some sort of like container that you then deep heat and cook 8,000 times with some bone scrapings, and then you sell them for like 30p. Mmm, delicious. I do actually like getting a hot dog when you go to like the American football. They do them there at Wembley. Wait, do you actually mean proper spicy mustard, like English mustard, or that weird yellow shit that the Americans use? Like Hellman's, we want to put on that. Where's our car? Oh, hello.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Why am I gonna get it now?
God knows what you've done to that
Hellman's
poor
is not
girl.
mayo. What?
This is
Hellman's
Agent
is Hellman's
Nightingale,
mustard.
FBI! Get him up, Hemingway!
Wait,
You're
or is it
under
Coleman's mustard?
arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are!
Why is the frame rate so bad? Look at this. Look at this. They got a slow-mo on, sure, but look at the frame rate before that.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
This game's so nostalgic. That's definitely one of the words I would
I
use to
hated
describe
to
it.
leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
I guess we need to escape the police. We always say sausages are made out of eyelids and other sus pieces. It's still is true. Like, the ones they serve at work are like sawdust. It's like sawdust and like, I don't know, chicken testicles. Nino, Nino, Nino. I need to brain an FBI agent so I can get my stuff. Lenny, Mulder and Scully here. What do I do? Do I panic?
There! Free! Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh no. They're using the power of torches. Ha! Joke's on you, fools!
This way! Go!
Damn.
Oh no. Hey, this is like a real like cop simulator. They're saying don't move and stop, and then shooting at me anyway. They're asleep. I mean, that means I can sneak past. It's fine. Which beans? Heinz beans. Heinz beans for sure. Remember, baked beans need to go with breakfast. Oh, thank goodness, there's a manuscript. We can save your wife.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Paging Mr. Wage.
For
What?
decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jack's
Dling,
skin
dling.
slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end.
Baked beans are
But
amazing.
since the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The jingle's great. I need to look if I can turn that off. I really do. There's gotta be a setting in Epic somewhere which says, please don't horrify me with your awful achievement noise. Why are they so loud? It's to make sure you're paying attention. Oh nice, the darkness is helping me. Thanks, dude. There's no one in it. This is a scam.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Alright, well.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputy
Lewd.
Darkness Falls. That rings a bell for some reason. Non-brown babies from Aldi is fine. Yeah, the Aldi ones are fine. Honestly, there's a lot of food. Do you know what's really good from Aldi? If we're talking about nice food, right? Salmon. The salmon from Aldi is fucking amazing. Putting beans on toast is the culinary equivalent of replacing a heart with a nutcracker in a heart transplant. I mean, it's okay to be wrong sometimes, Noble. I mean, no one's gonna hold it against you, dude. It's fine, I forgive you. I've never had them on my actually, is it alright? They can't even see me. These guys are noobs. See? Wait, is the darkness helping us or hindering us? Aldi's so good. I haven't actually gotten Aldi that close to here, unfortunately, because I live in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere, but Aldi is great.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
Is it circling me?
The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
I mean, they brought enough firepower to kill a monster, probably, but, you know. Why are there no dead cops in these cop cars? I want to loot somebody. Oh, when I actually had chocolate, do you know what I used to like getting from Aldi? They used to, like, the Smarties equivalent from Aldi's were so good. I think they're called beanies rather than Smarties, but they're so tasty. No, but I'm gonna have to educate you on the food manners. I'm gonna have to do it, man. We had so many doubters, and we had people pick up Marmite, and they liked it.
Lewd.
Pumpkin had some Marmite. Arth had some Marmite. Very fine. Shit, the Popo's here.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
I will not.
There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate the save. I'm reporting you to the police. What? That wasn't a threat. It was a... I'm threatening him with a good time. How is that a threat? What's the best thing about Aldi's, Crab? The coffee, the coffee, the coffee, the coffee. Delicious coffee. Peanut and Marmite spread. No, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, honestly. I don't mind peanuts, but peanut butter just doesn't do it for me. It's okay, but you know, I can take it or leave it. Let's go up here then. Ooh, can we watch all the carnage from? You got 25 cents or whatever. Is that the gas station from earlier? There's a low-res fire over there. There's unloaded mountain textures at the back. That looks quite nice. That building's not loaded texture-wise, so that's good. There's a thermos flask over there. Nice. Marmite isn't an implied threat. Marmite is delicious, and you're all just Philistines.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They just put up a fight or anything.
Blink twice and means Thornton say you enjoy Marmite against your will. What? Am I getting fucking... It's even Pumpkin turned against me. I see how it is.
Mulligan here. Over.
I see how it is.
Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here.
That's right, me and Arth fight the world, man. And Emmy. We got this.
Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever.
Deputy
anyway,
Mulligan.
Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common.
I didn't slander you.
Looking out.
We still got to escape the Popo. I guess we know. What do you mean I did? What I said was, they asked if Pumpkin needed rescuing and to blink. And she was like, I can't blink because my eyelids are gone. I'm like, I see. I see.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I guess we go to the local radio station then. The darkness has actually been really helpful because I've got no anything really. Can you open this for me?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me.
Never mind.
I wouldn't get through without a light.
I would never hurt your feelings, Pumpkin. You're too precious. I shall turn this on. Chuck, 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 chuck. I still think the animation for the generator running is extremely satisfying.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Wait, is this... Why though? Why have you cursed me so? Oh, I gotta kick it. I guess I'm on a timer. This seems like busy work padding to me. Sorted. Well, thank goodness. That was a worthy detail. Thank you, game. I need to fucking educate you lot on beans on toast. Do you know I was going to have beans on toast the other day? I was going to have beans on toast the other day until I saw a can was 600 calories. 600? The fuck are you putting in there? Entire cows? So I decided against it. Can't be hitting like 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day like that. Ooh, I will have this, thank you. I can't pump those numbers up, I'm on a diet, man. I'm not wasting my powers. Yeah, fuck off, supernatural fence. I can't believe you guys don't like beans and toast together. That's
It took me
crazy
a moment
stuff.
to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Do you not be better for my situation? A fucking gun. Alright, well. We'll just bin any gribblers we come across, I guess. What up, pricks? Alan being that close to the Flash, by the way, would completely mangle him. Flashbangs are evil bastards. Like, that would be so, so rough. Bee! Ah! Bee! What? What? Hilariously, yes. It's a long story. But one we may have time for at some point.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
Nice shirt.
Hey, buddy, Pat. What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus.
I wasn't even
going
that
on
close
over
to it,
there.
and they're fucking
Well,
evil.
that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, helicopter.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's all related to me, mate.
I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
There ain't no party like an S-Club party, baby.
Call, Milt.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna mention it in a second, actually,
As soon as I
Vicky.
hear from them.
Okay.
Lewd.
Yeah, they're fucking nasty things, Noble. They're really extreme. They're really extreme. It's kind of like tasers, you know? Like, they're non-lethal, quote. Nasty things. I'm sorry to hear about the dog, though. That's really, really tough. Behind us? 5 burly men and 1 Alan. I love that one. That guy didn't get caught in it? That's so genius. Yeah, stare at Alan. Sorted. Thank you, by the way, Noble, for the biddies. That's a sad situation, though.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffin.
I think of the Muse, I think of the Oglaf Muse
was
one.
screaming in terror.
I don't know if I can show you, because, I mean, technically I think the Muse is topless, but it's really funny. I bet I can if I doctor it slightly. Hold on, you need to see this, it's relevant. It's really funny. She has a nipple out. I don't know if we need to actually bother censoring that at all. I think we're all adults here and it will be fine. But for the sake of the Twitch overlords, I will add a small box to her nipple, so we can all be safe. Here we go. I will delete the nipple. Good lord, it's not even coloured in. Rescued. All right, 2 secs. Let me save it and put it on the stream, because again, it's very relevant. That's the wrong one. Oh, nice. Here you go. She's the fucking muse. She's gonna sort you out. You've been so productive, my lord. That's what Alan Wake needs. He needs this lady to come sort him out. My muse is willowy alabaster. Yeah, she had an accent. I'm your muse now. Crunch. This is the muse all artists need, seriously. Oglaf is consistently incredible. Like every time. Every time. There we go. Yeah, so I did want to bring out something briefly about, oh man, this game's such a fucking wreck. Did you see that? Honestly. Like, I think if you pause it for too long, I think the trees animate still. Yeah, they do! Is that what it is? No, it's not that stupid, is it? Hold on, let's test. Do they still animate in the pause screen? And so when you unpause, it replays the animation, but doesn't know what to do, so it freaks. I bet it is. You have to now, Noble, otherwise your muse will fuck you up. You got no choice. No soft muse for you. She's gonna come sort you out. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. Did you see that? I was right. Yeah, the shadows on the trees still move. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. What an absolute shit show this is. Oh, man. I kind of, How is this much worse than the original? It's incredible, really, isn't it? Are you okay, Pumpkin? Alright. So I'm gonna quickly go through this like streaming thing. Like, I saw there was a streamer. Some of you will probably be in the community that know about this and may have seen this already, but I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to unjustly point people at them or whatever. But they said on social media a few days ago they were talking about ads in stream, and they were talking about how ad blocking directly hurts the streamers or whatever, and then which is bullshit, by the way. In a way, that stopping ads do hurt a streamer in the sense of pure monetary value, but they are a massive gain to the streamer in a sort of enjoyment factor, because you know your audience is going to have a much nicer time if they're not getting interrupted by adverts every 2 fucking seconds. And I speak as someone who did Let's Plays on YouTube and recommended ad blocking, and I also speak about someone who does Twitch streaming to a reasonably sized audience who doesn't run adverts. It's not a detriment. It's not a detriment. Yes, you will lose small portions of money potentially, but again, it's going to be a massive gain to like just the general enjoyment of your stream, and that ultimately should be your main goal here, that everyone has a good time. Like, it was just such an incredibly silly take to have, and they doubled down on that one completely, and even still, which is impressive. But like, ad blocking is a necessary evil to protect people on the internet these days. Not only are a lot of ads malicious, anyone in the IT sphere will know this. Ads are sneaky bastards, and they'll try and inject things into your PC. But also, ads are just horrible for an overall audience thing. They're just rough. And the thing is, right? Ads are just a huge detriment to your overall experience, no matter what. Like, yeah, it's also not on the audience. Yeah, it's not for the audience to like have to sit through and watch adverts for you. That's not how that works. You are not obliged for an audience to watch adverts. Yes, I think there's a fair whack of people who probably run midstream to get to annoy people into subscribing. Yeah, potentially. I don't think everyone do. And bear in mind that the bigger streamers generally don't get too much of a choice when they run, because they are part of a program, which I don't know how much I'm allowed to say actually. They're part of a program that controls that more often than not. Should we just say? I'll leave it there. But so there is some things, but forcibly running ads is annoying. And this person used to allegedly forcibly run ads at certain key points of story stuff, which is really shitty. Yeah, exactly. They know if you don't keep their eyes on them. I mean, adverts these days know if you tab out, right, and stuff. I mean, I don't run ads. Any ads that do run are automatic ones when you start the stream, which I have no control over. I think most of you are subbed anyway, but for those who are not, then that's not on me, and I do apologise. But I always say ad blocks are for safety. Anyway, like, ad blocks are incredibly important tools if you want to browse the internet these days. That's the thing. But the other thing, and the point I brought up, I mean, dumb takes about adverts are like nothing new, and I don't really care too much about it. Like, whatever. You want to do that and chase your audience away. That's your business, really. It's on me. Noble, you're always very kind, and you've done more than enough, I feel. More than enough. You generous man. But they then went on to say, because they were getting tweeted at about it, right? And then they went on to say, people who stream to 3 to 5 people shouldn't be commenting because they have no idea what it's like, and immediately just sets me off, right? Shaming people for the amount of viewers they have on their stream is like the lowest of the low. And this particular person got most of their audience by being in the right place at the right time, and has hemorrhaged massively their audience over time, and they're now 90% less than what they used to be. And the sheer gall of that is just incredible. And I want to say to you guys in particular, and to other aspiring streamers, one, do not worry about view counts like that. Everyone starts somewhere. That doesn't matter. Do what you think is fun. Enjoy yourself. It doesn't matter if you have 2 people watching. It doesn't matter if you have 200 people watching. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the stream and enjoy the people that are there and have fun with it. If anything, smaller streams are easy to hold conversations with your, people you're watching. And the second point is appreciate your audience, right? Because he went to do a follow-up, and then they said, if you don't watch adverts or you aren't subscribed, you may as well unfollow because you're not helping me at all. And they said, sorry if that's an asshole take or something, but it's the truth. And that is the most disrespectful fucking shit I've ever heard, right? It's so disrespectful. Everybody in a stream is giving up... Sorry, you can tell I get annoyed about this stuff. Sorry. Everyone in a stream is giving up the most valuable thing they have. Time. They're giving up their time to sit here with you, and to enjoy what you're doing with you. That's so big. That's so big. Whether they subscribe, whether they watch adverts, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Like, it's lovely if they do. And people who subscribe and people who donate or people who watch adverts for you, whatever, like, it's lovely and incredible, but it shouldn't be expected, nor should it be, the norm, if you like. What should be is the fact that these people are giving up their valuable time, their evening, their mornings, their afternoons, sneaking on at lunch break at work. They do that, they pop in, they chat, and they say hello. It's great. That's the most valuable thing you have with people, is their time. And if you miss that and you forget that, it just makes you a shitty streamer, man. That's such a terrible, fucking attitude to have. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. It's true. And just generally, people who are just here to watching, it's just... It's such an unfathomably stupid opinion to take. If you've got 5 people watching, right? Let's say you've got 5 people watching. Those 5 people are invested enough in you to sit there and watch with you and play and hang along with you. They don't even have to say anything. They're invested enough that they're watching. That's 5 people. Think of it like 5 people sat around a TV with you and you're playing a game. They're all watching. Again, that's huge. That's massive. Those people are giving up their time. Each of those people, let's say each person, you stream for 2 hours and there's 5 people. 10 hours of people's lives you've gained that day. Just watching you. That's massive. It was like that with YouTube as well. And you people go, oh, it's only got 1,000 views on it. Only got 2,000 views on it. But 2,000 views on a half-an-hour video is an incredible amount of time that people have given up to watch you. Incredible amounts of time. I've got over 50 million views on my YouTube channel, right? 50 million views. Probably more these days. Probably more. There's the last time I checked was years ago. The sheer amount of time that comes out is... I will never not be grateful for that. And people tell me they listen to me on the bus or whatever, or watch my videos on the train, or they just listen to it in the car where I'm just talking, narrating stuff. Do you know how that feels? That's incredible. It's probably how I think when I'm listening to Aerosmith in the car or something. I'm like, this is cool. I wonder if Aerosmith ever think that's pretty awesome that people listen to my, the shit while they're driving or whatever. What an incredible feeling. And if you lose sight of that, then I'm just sad for you. What a terrible way to think. Really, I know who this person is, and they have a major ego problem. At least they decided to take an internet break, which is maybe the only smart decision out of all this. Yes, I mean, I know you would know. I knew you would know. And again, I'm trying to be as respectful to their privacy as best I can, even though I think they're a fucking jackass. And some of the words they were using were and I shouldn't have used the word about the streamers, because people look up to me, and I was just thinking, not any fucking more they don't. Not with the way you are. Not anymore. Honestly, I hear that, I think it's pathetic. It's pathetic, immature, childish, and just an ego which is, frankly, with that person, completely undeserved. No, that's getting a bit more personal than I want to be. But I just put it this way, I think, in my opinion, undeserved for that. Their constantly poor takes just make my fucking brain hurt more than the cluster takes. Message me, Fiki. I'll tell you who it is if you want privately. I'll tell people privately. If you want to block them or whatever. But I don't want to say anything publicly. But it's just I guess to come to a round out fact of this, thank you. This person didn't do that, but I will. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. For all of the years, for those who've been there through that, and for those, you know, here today. I appreciate every single one of you. And the fact I know most of you, I mean, obviously there's some lurkers here, I might not recognise your usernames if you don't particularly post, but I recognise most of you here, you know, day in, day out. I mean, we chat, we you know, we hang out. Some of you I know your real names, some of you I know your internet handle names, and I've known them for years now, and we chat, and and I like to hear the updates about how your pets are, or your family, or your house moves, or sometimes people, you know, you've had children throughout the years, and I love it, and I love hearing this, and I think it's wonderful. And the day I stopped appreciating you, for example, is the day I need to get the fuck off the internet, and I hope it never happens. And it makes me sad that there are streamers out there like that, and it really bugs me. Sorry, slight tangent to Alan Wake here, but I needed to but you know, it's been sort of like hacking at me all day, and I need to sort of talk about it, I guess. Yes, sorry, the postcards. I'm gonna hold our hands up. I did the very first batch of postcards a few years back. Didn't I? And they all went out and everyone got them, but I haven't done the next batch. I do have them. I actually have. Let me turn my light on. They are right behind me because I bought them and they're all ready. Because I got the most appropriate postcards I could, which is the Disney Villains collection of postcards. No more My Hero Academia Boy Love ones. No, not this time. Which I bought by accident. I have Disney Villains this time. So, they are there. I have 80 of them. And, I actually did buy on accident. I thought, My Hero Academia postcards, that's really cool. My Hero Academia was massive at the time. It still is, really, isn't it? And I was like, that's a really cool set of postcards. And I get them, and I open them, and I go, oh, that's Bakugo. That's Bakugo and Deku looking quite cozy. That's another one of them. Oh, topless. Interesting. Uh-huh. Holding hat. Ah, it's these kind of postcards. And I sent them anyway because fuck it. I bought them. I'm using those. So for those who had the first generation of postcards, you got the nice ones. Did you accidentally buy the same time as you accidentally bought the 8 meter long body pillow? I haven't bought that, but I really should. But it's like 140 quid for a body pillow. And like, you know, I just don't have it in me, man. It's a happy little accident. Anyway, okay, we can go back to Alan Wake now, but yeah. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Ah! Stupid trees. I can't justify it either. I love Mia. Do you know they do a horse one as well? They do one for Centauria, and it's like L-shaped, which is quite funny. I'd love to have a Racnera one with like 8 little body pillow legs. That'd be cool. Hello, friend. I guess I should just keep running. I don't know if it's actually relevant to even fight them. Dang it, trees! When did you redeem that? Some of you redeemed it a good couple of years ago. I mean, the big initial holdup was that my local post office was completely shut, right? Like, completely. COVID killed it. But that's no longer a problem now, at least. I'll just bin it. I don't want to bin this guy. Let's summon another guy. We can summon more dudes. Alright, Pumpkin. Rest yourself. Get into bed and get all cozy. How many of them are? It's just the one still. It's interesting. Alan won't sprint, I guess. No. I'm saving my flashbangs. I'm not using flashbangs on one dude. Not waste. Oh, there's 2 dudes now. Rip, I guess. T-pose that fucker to oblivion. Can I just go through here? Nice.
I hope Maine could
loan
me a car to get to the coal mine.
I know. Like I said, that one, to be fair, is completely on me. Now that it's all opened up again, I just haven't had a chance. I need to make a chance. I need to make some time to do it. So that's me. Sorry, I haven't forgot. I still have a password protected list with everybody's deets. So I haven't forgotten. So it's all there, but I just need to get a chance to go around it.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Hello, Pat. Pat, I stole your thermos. What the? The night owl. I don't like the fact he's got the light reflection in his glasses. That upsets me. Irrationally.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Bad news. The FBI want me.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me.
That aged well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter
Judas
with
Priest?
you? There's a civilian in there.
That's pretty heavy metal. Jesus Christ. You are towels in heaven. Amen. Well, thank goodness we made it to the radio station. That was a worthwhile cutscene.
Yet, even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Oh, the flashbang thing. I'll do alright very briefly, because otherwise we'll get sidetracked again by lots of talking. It was that there's an older army dude, and we were doing some paintballing stuff, and he said he had some, and he could show us. Like, he said we had to be quite a long way away from them, but he showed us like the effect of them, and we're at this like little range, I guess, that they had, and he demonstrated by basically buzzing it into one of the little foxhole things they had on the range, and it was just incredible noise and flash. I've never seen anything like it. Even in like, it wasn't dark per se, but it was getting dark, and it was many years ago. But
into the dark
it was
woods.
quite the impressive
He turned around,
kablam.
Started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?
It was very cool. It was nice to be shown them.
Marched out.
He was very sensible with it, but
burned with rage and humiliation.
Sorry, I'm trying to make that's the TLDR version of the story, but that's the general gist of it. It's like when we did the firing stuff in Alabama, and the instructor at the range sort of basically said, partially take one of the cups off, and you can see how loud it is. Because we asked the question about how loud it was. Like, he said, very partially take it off, and he did one shot, like quite a distance away from us, and the noise that the friggin' pistols made was just incredible, absolutely incredible. Who says H.P. Lovecraft, not Lovecraft? I guess someone who wasn't sure if the writing team would know, if the audience would know who H.P. was. Hates Progress Lovecraft or Horrible Phobias Lovecraft. Both of those work quite well. The nice thing about the old H.P. stuff is that a lot of his oh, these animations, Jesus. A lot of the stuff that makes into H.P. Lovecraft games and stuff these days, he would hate so much. He would hate it, despise it. And it makes it even funnier. Hello, friends. The most realistic thing was him shooting without regard. Yeah, seriously. Where are we going anyway? Reach the train depot. I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going that way, I guess. Fuck it. What's up here anyway? Oh yeah, even with the actual full cups on, it's crazy how loud those things are. That's one thing that movies don't get quite across very well. All those running jokes in Archer are actually pretty funny. Oh, I turned off the chat. Sorry, I turned off the chat when we og left. There we are. Thank you. Sorry. If this is the wrong way, which I think it is, I'll just bin myself off the cliff. Yeetus deletus. Wait, are we literally just going back? Wouldn't it be funny if we got arrested for this? Why would they have an alternate route up here when you don't go back? I'm a bit puzzled. What's it about? Good old 2B's asshole. What a classic. Oh, this is the actual radio tower, not the... For our trouble, we get probably a manuscript page. Yep. Gosh, what a reward.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming.
Gross.
Unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Okay, so... That's literally what we get. I got 2 flares. And now I gotta run all the way back down. I'm sorry, this is on me. That's my bad. Wait, what's Ween? What have I done? You mean talking about 2B's asshole?
Lewd.
Hey, Kitronel. You've been lurking, and you thought you'd say hello. Thank you very much for the resub. Please, do feel free to lurk away. Oh no, the birds are here. Well, good to see you, Kitronel. Thank you very much for the resub. Hope you are doing alright. Thankfully, the birds just despawn. Oh, you mean that? It's true though. They need to say keep arriving, not keep coming. Gross, I'm sorry. We gotta reach the train depot. But there's birds everywhere. Would you only get this encounter if you walked the entire way up to get a terribly narrated bit of story? Man, Control is so much better than this that it's kind of shocking, isn't it? Crap, that's disgusting. I can't believe you. Or where's the depot? Over this way, I guess. Oh no, it's the sheriff's deputy. Why can Alan... why is Alan... Does he have like a stamina meter? Anywhere that I'm being stupid about. He has an invisible stamina gauge. He can run about 2 feet.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Yes, it's almost very contrived like that. The dankness controls the Taken. I thought it was the... I thought the Taken were the king, like Savathan or whatever. Eateth shitteth, gentlemen. Beep. I got a snot gun, did I? Wow, rude. Shit, I got bent. What a shame. What a rotten way to die. Etc. Rude. He's gonna flashbang them. Do you think they playtested this before releasing this? I'm not convinced they did. The Nameless King? Which one's the Nameless King? Oh, you know me, Molotov, I'd hate to disappoint. I know what the people want, and they want more Alan Wake. They go, yes, Alan. We love you, Alan. You're so amazing. That's what the people say. Oh, the Dark Souls 3 boss. Oh yeah, the guy with the lightning zapper. Okay. Thermosy. The Dead Space 3 boss? Dead Space 3 had bosses?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident?
Didn't she think Alan Wake was also an asshole?
Most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
I remember him now, Noble, yeah. He was a good fun fight, actually. Oh shit, it's a train! Beep beep. Is that you, Barry?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid.
No, you're not.
Keeps me in the dark.
You're a snake creature.
Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Sorry. I'm just scrolling up in case I... Cool. Sorry, my chat was playing up there. Right, there we go.
Alice, I'm here.
Alan! Alan!
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
I mean, she sounded wrong because she's like a demon from the 8th dimension. That's why, Alan. I thought we've already covered this.
Lewd.
What am I getting caught up on here? The little things, okay. The problem is, none of these rewards feel particularly satisfying because every single chapter bins your inventory, right? It's like hunting down these rewards is kind of whatevs. Ouch. Oh, fucking head. Oh, sorry, 2 secs. Ugh, Jesus. Hey, welcome back, Pumpkin. Loud Lude? Sorry, did I miss one? Apologies. Let me just tab out. Oh no, it's the Muse's nipples. I thought I censored you. Hold on a sec, sorry. My apologies if I missed a Loud Lude. Let me just have a nosy. Speaking of nipples, good streamer this would recommend a gaslights a lot of these. Jesus Christ. You're an absolute fucking madman. I don't know if I should trust Alan Wake's left nipples about gaslighting, but I'm... Holy shit, that's incredible. Like, goddamn. Thank you very, very much, you fucking mad lad. I think the nipple sneered at me, then smiled greatly. Thank you very much. That is honestly fucking incredible. Thank you. Damn. You are lovely, Hans. Thank you very much. You crazy, crazy lad. Honestly, thank you very, very much. You are incredibly, incredibly, incredibly lovely, as always. I will bin this man in your honor. Let him T-pose at me. There you go. He T-posed to show dominance of your incredibleness. Sorry for missing it, sorry. Fucking head. Ugh, I just wasn't paying attention to that. Thank you. He did even have a dance move, it's true.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Spoilers for the boss fight. Ooh, spooky. How many episodes are in this now? I'm trying to remember.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort.
Oh, nice. Oh no.
I hope
they're a fucking nightmare, aren't they, Lily?
There.
Alan's not a very good writer. No, that's the ironic thing, that as for a writer that sells bestsellers, he's terrible at it. I'm not sure if that's intentional, or whether it was just a snafu when coming to actually write the game, and it just came out a bit bad. I'm not entirely sure. 6, it's 6, is it? Okay. I'm not quite sure what the end result of that was. Did you just say you go start falling asleep? Well, when watching it, like in like a big row or something.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
How many episodes was that
in? It
in?
was taking over everything in its path.
Not sure if darkness or graphical glitch. It's always hard to tell these days. Should probably back off the distance. I'm fine. I'm fine. Am I having some fun with it? I mean, I'm having fun the fact that we're sort of laughing at it all together, you know?
the door shut right in his smug face.
Because the actual game is nothing. There's nothing here. That's the thing.
True to form,
there's
the
nothing to
asshole
it,
actually
which is
thought
the
I
real
was
shame.
okay. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Inside the lodge with me, so... It does sound like the mansion kitchen in Vampire. Like a physics test.
As a teenager,
is this
just
above or
starting
below
to get
cheese rating your
interested in
scrotum?
writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Again,
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one
You're
is
an
safe
inanimate
in a good
fucking
horror
object.
story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Liddy, mine always makes my nose run, which is annoying. You're an inanimate object stylized in a deal-breaking way. Deal-breaking is still the best. What was it? You're not ugly, you're stylized in a deal-breaking way. It's so fucking brutal.
Did you call 911?
Rude. Beautiful. You can't find a bridge episode? Stop being an obnoxious fucking douche nozzle and die. Oh, that does sound like me. Hey, batteries. It's so funny, actually. Like, sometimes you watch an LP, or we've rewatched them a little bit, right? Like, we've got on stream, and stuff happens in the game, and my brain immediately goes to exactly the same, like, insult or thought pattern. And it's not that I remember what I said exactly, because some of these, you know, it was like 15 years sometimes, or 10 years ago, you know? There's no way I'd remember word for word what that was. But, like, you just see so, you just say a thought, and it happens exactly the same time on the screen, like, yeah, pass me, we're still on the same wavelength, let's do it. It's always quite satisfying. Imagine being the ghost guy that has to lurk behind the fucking cover. What a weenie. Oops. If I cared enough, I'd dodge out of the way, but Alan obviously deserves a bit of a beating. Oops. Set 8, very start of it. Man.
Luke.
I haven't seen the Alan Wake Let's Play since I did it. Like, most of them, I say, you know, with most of them, I haven't seen it. And it's always so funny. What's that? Cut off the limbs? Fuck, I'll get right on that. Did the police department only hire giants? It's all the people who couldn't make the basketball team cut. They were like, I'm really sorry you can't play with balls properly, but would you like to shoot innocent people? And they were like, fuck yes, let's go. And they all happen to be 7 feet tall. Good for them. It's nice to get a job, isn't it? It literally is cut off the limbs, except it's more aggressive. The one thing I can't get over about this, yeah? This game's gameplay is walk 3 minutes, find pit of paper, listen to Alan Wake's boring monologue. Walk forward, enemy spawns behind you, hover mouse on enemy, left click 3 times. Doesn't matter where you shoot them particularly, just whatever. Next batch of enemies, small slow-mo cutscene happens again. Occasionally they might say weird shit. Mostly they don't. And that's it. That's what you get. That it doesn't really ever change. There's some really cool set pieces. Like I remember the set pieces with the 2 old dudes being really fun. Like with the Poets of the Full Song. There's just nothing here though. And it's not like, well, it's not like I'm being reductive about the gameplay, I don't think. Like, I don't think I'm being reductive particularly. Like, it's not like, well, a shooter, you only point to the target and click heads, you know. Like, and yes, technically you do, but sometimes there's more to it than that. You know, there's lots of different guns you can muck around with, but all the guns kind of handle the same here. The shotgun feels the same as the pistol, just there's 2 shots instead of 6. The hunting rifle is 1 shot instead of 6. You know, they don't feel... Maybe the viewers will have a highlight reel, like this wonderful duel. Why, what's that? I fall asleep to Madness Returns often. You once said you hope people don't watch it to go to sleep. Basically, I'm watching you. You know I'm watching you. What's this one? Okay, I've got the gargoyles and lost it. Oh no, this is where Holly invades me. This is where Holly invades me. I remember this. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is where I have a fight with Holly in Dark Souls and then I get burned. Oh, I think I fall into the water if I remember right. Okay, I've got my 2... Shut up, you. Hold on. Do you guys want to see some, like, 480p Dark Souls? Of course you do. Stupid question. Make sure the giraffe porn is hidden on the screen. Okay, alright. I'm off to Twitter again, so do excuse me. Okay, I've got my 2... And I've been invaded by Dark Spirit Kaine, you traitor! Okay, so I've got my 2 for the boss, but I've been invaded by a red spirit. Alright, that's alright guys. Guys, I got this. I definitely got this. Kaine. We bow, obviously. Good to see you. Yeah, some bow. Good. Some etiquette. This was Punch Girl, wasn't it? Very fine. Just don't roll into the fucking wall. Ugh! No! You dick. That was a sad way to die. That is a sad way to die. And now I need to go back and go get all my summons again. Bollocks. How not? Sir Rodrian, minding their own business there. And they, you know, and then they have to be resummoned. Play Dark Souls, basically. I'll quickly roll in a horribly random direction and get absolutely bummed by the lake.
Excellent.
I hate getting absolutely
Well
bombed
done,
by the lake.
Halloween. You are a master at Dark Souls.
I am. How did you know?
I
Don't
leave
pass
in
me
my
so-
failures so that others can learn from them and
Pass me
realise
so
how much of a
sensible.
shit player I am at times. All the time, shit. Anyway.
Was this called fisting, Kiko? I forget which one this was. Yeah, get yourself rested, Pumpkin. Get yourself rested. I can't believe Holly would betray us like that. I don't know if Holly's still here. She know what she did. Yeah.
Speed the shit up.
Wait, what? Oh my god, it's so fast. I love you can see how impatient I got while going back down here. And just running in circuits or whatever. Look, what a pro. Yeah, I got my souls back.
Okay, I've got my 2 phantoms back again.
Oh, it's a Roger in again. Oh, I'm so glad you
very
came
bad
back.
in PvP and roll off the lake. So, let's let's not be a shit and try and do this. Right.
I'm trying to
Boss
remember there's
fight
some
time.
chipmunk ween. There was an undying boss fight that had chipmunks in there. I could probably put Halloween chipmunk. I can't even remember where I... Oh, chipmunk, isn't it? Not monk. Sorry, that's too much Final Fantasy. Chipmunk budget. Obscure. Lockpicking with chipmunk ween.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, obscure,
have I got us
Christ.
killed?
Hello.
Oh, Stan, I just realised.
When was
up.
this? 6
Alright,
years
nice.
ago.
Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this. We can push this one down a bit, I guess.
Oh fuck, I hated this minigame
And
so
then we
much.
can sneak our way under it, maybe?
This was horrible.
No, we want to do it like this. Like, nope. Nope. No, we don't. Can we not?
I hate watching
we go.
this. This angers me.
Push that up.
No, no,
Push
put
that
the
up.
other...
Yeah, if
no,
you
get
push that
the...
up a
Go in the
little bit.
bottom. Go in the bottom.
Sneak under it.
That's it.
I literally have no idea. I'm just making stuff to go along. That doesn't work, does it?
No, go under it. Oh, you can't. You can't do
Jimmy
that.
Just...
Oh, that is
No.
fucking scam.
This is gonna be a fiddly one. I need to get through the middle-y section.
It's
but
not.
to do
It's
so,
not.
I
It's
need
not
to
fiddly, mate. It's
have
a
this one
scam.
up here, like so.
Look at that. You could clearly get
I'll
underneath
shove
that.
it all the way
This is a
down.
fucking
Nope, that doesn't work
swizz.
either. Like that, maybe. No, that is.
I have to backseat him.
also,
He's done it wrong.
Also a bad plan.
It is a bad plan. Go through the bottom again. But you can
Oh,
probably
this
lift
is
that.
finding this most irritating.
It's extremely
There we go.
irritating. So, no, move that one
So
up.
this can be pushed up.
Yeah, so move that other one up.
I'm not sure that's really particularly helpful. I can push this up or push it down.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh, I really hate these things.
I really hate these
It's
things.
overly fiddly.
It is so fiddly. What's it
bastards.
doing?
There we go. And then
Like, I hate watching it, mate. What are you doing?
that one is awkward as piss. I don't. I hate this thing too much.
Lucky
I
I
really
stayed
don't have
calm.
patience for shitty little fiddly bastard things like this. I hate mini games like this. I hate lockpicking mini games, especially. You and this fucking Oblivion one go to piss off and die, little shitheads.
At least I wasn't annoyed about it.
Look at this. Look at this. Why? Why is this designed this way? Why do I have to suffer
Because
so
the
badly?
developers hate you.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Just go in. Just go in. No, push that one.
Seriously, who thought this would be good for the pacing? You know,
I actually remember that. That cut was actually a surprisingly long time. And the best bit is I was just getting more and more wound up by it, right? And so we cut. And I've gone from being a bit pissed off to being extremely wound up.
what we need in here is some fucking lockpick mini games. Who doesn't like that? Yeah, dude doesn't like that. Tell you who doesn't like it. I don't like it.
I
Need to
don't
get
like
this
it
one pulled
either.
up
It's
again
any
if I can't.
consolation to you, mate. Look, just go in the middle. Go in the middle.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up! Yeah, agreed. Fucking clown.
This angers me greatly, and I literally do not have the patience or concentration to do this at all today.
Yeah, you do. You'd be fine. Come on.
Why?
You got
Why
this.
is this even here? Who thought this would be fun? Who just
Developer.
went, yes, this is what I want in my game. Some pissing lockpicking nonsense. I'm just gonna shove this in here like some kind of fucking roadblock. I've got to push this boulder up and down this fucking hill in Tartarus forever because some asshole in game design thought this would be fun.
Oh, I really was wound up. Damn, I was going full ham with that.
Fine. Fine. Fucking.
I hate this. I literally hate this so much. I'm whirling dervish of rage right now. I could literally drop down into be some sort of fucking huge Hulk machine and explode with anger because this fucking is so fucking aggravating. Ah! Okay, honestly, I'm fine. This fucking lockpicking puzzle just sitting here, staring at me with its eldritch tentacles, eyeballing me because it thinks this is a good plan. You think, no, this is a great lockpicking puzzle. Fucking lockpicking puzzle. Look at me. I'm king asshole, lord of lockpicking puzzles, sitting here upon my throne of shitness, eyeballing you from my fucking stairs of destiny. But why are you here? I asked the king of ass. What do you do? What is your purpose here in life? And it says, lo, I'm here to shit on your face with my horrible puzzles. And I'm like, I do not wish to be defecated upon, sir. This is not my idea of fun. And you're like,
Breathe, dude, breathe!
It exists as a thing. I need to get in here. I need to get under here. There, we lift off.
See? You did it!
It's fine. The king of suffering is going to let me pass.
No!
He sits upon his yellow throne, mocking me. And I will not be mocked. No, sir. No.
Yes!
Oh, God, I just made it through. Who the man?
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
fuck.
Stan Jones.
Jesus.
Cool. That did the trick. I have no idea what it's saying. I just don't. I'm just flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus!
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up! Oh. That last shut the fuck up is gold. I tried not to overuse the chipmunking thing, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Man. What did I do with Chipmunk Budget? I can't remember. I remember the Undying one. Wait, Chipmunk Budget? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, that was set 2. Okay. What are these unrelated things? Halloween. Who's Jay? Jay's got like a random playlist of my stuff. Thank you, Jay. Always appreciate that. That's quite a funny thumbnail. Alright, well. There was one with Undying. I don't know if I can find it. I got really cross in Undying, I want to say. I don't remember where it was. Someone made a playlist of Chipmunk Halloween. Oh, that's nice. Good for you. Thank you. I don't know who did that. Oh my god, what
Honey, I'm home. I brought some talking skulls.
What resolution is this, mate?
Wait, let's see what he says.
Shut
The strange spell gives me... Oh, hello, Joe.
Jeremiah, it's good.
Oh. Wait. Well done. I can see the fucking bitrate here, mate. Look at this.
Damn.
Did you jump into the attack?
Alright, sure it is.
Stop jumping into the attack. Mate, if this is any more telegraphed, you'd be able to get it fucking posted through your letterbox and be able to subscribe to it. Come on.
You're paying me out, you big fat flimsy bitch, you stupid pirate haircut, you got to reject from Halloween. I hope you chose that in your own stupidity. How's the skulls in place? What was the skulls? How's the skulls? Hope you enjoy all of the skulls. Yeah, no, we should probably...
I respect the skulls.
Oh, you're a shite man, you need to drown. Fine. Right, if we just dodge over here then, and dodge over there, while I heal up, I have skulls. Whoop. Okay, I think I've got this.
I remember this being extremely annoying.
Reasonable damage, Jane! Reasonable damage! Reasonable damage isn't I'm gonna leap across the room. This fury hit me in the face. Wow, I never thought I'd be reminiscing to the Silent Hill Homecoming boss fight and thinking, wow, those are good game designs. Really? Really game? Really? Just being made a decade ago does not give you an excuse to be terrible.
You can always tell I'm genuinely quite annoyed is that it's just verbal diarrhea, right? It's just a stream of fucking consciousness that is just annoyance coming out all in one go. It just never ends. And it's just something that just winds you up and I just gotta talk about it. I have to tell everyone on the internet how annoying I am. I know, Pumpkin, they've been getting me with the algorithm recently. The one vent chipmunk section in Vampire, was that when I was going through with in the garage section?
Wait, what is this? What is this like? Wait, I need to use haste, probably. Use haste. No, no, haste. No.
Why was they so insistent on not quick save?
Wait, I'm not just tripping balls, James. You don't move, look at me, I'm smoking so high. It's so high. Why? I don't understand. Like, how you can take this. Okay,
How long did they do this for?
Oh, that was all sped up and everything. Why would you be so horrible? Fine. I'm balls of you. This is working. Okay,
I love the fuck you.
Shotgun, let's show you.
Oh, I know what it was. I think I quick saved in like the worst place. So every time I loaded it, there was a fair chance I would get my head cut off immediately, and it was really winding me up.
More importantly, let's try again. More importantly, why did I do that when I had that monster? You landed behind me! You literally was behind me. Like, you were so far behind me. Like, you could have been like Buenos Aires. I was in someone else that
I
wasn't
love
Buenos
that. Literally behind me. Literally behind me. That's so cool.
How far behind me you were. We're going different
Wow, this is weird. It's like watching myself, and now the anger is coming back to me. And I remember why I was so fucking cross. I just remember it now.
trees, game. Okay, that was my fault. But, wait! Let me skip the cutscene! Okay. We did it!
And then you can see where I can't skip the cutscene. Oh, I was so butthurt. I know it was annoying because I was sitting there and you can probably hear it and I was doing this. Like, I was like, let me skip the cutscene! Let me skip it!
What, where's the site? No! Why'd you put away? Ah, God's sake.
Ah, for God's sake. The deep exhale. The best is when you get cross enough. You get cross enough. And it, like, all sense goes out the window. All sense goes out the window. Yeah, and I'm literally shouting, I hate you at the boss. Like, what is that going to achieve? Absolutely nothing. Which one's that? Is that the vampire one? I think I was really sad about the vampire one. Okay. Are there going to be 3 vampires in this room?
If
there are, just don't fall off,
actually
you'll
going
be
to
fine.
pitch a fit. I'm going to cry. I'm going to bit of a temper tantrum because doing this with the vampires
This is so sad.
not impossible.
Oh. That's so sad. Oh, that's so distressing. The pain gets me to this day. That hurts me. Even though I feel for Pasween. 8 years ago. 8 years ago, man. That is fresh. That is fresh. it's such an awful section as well. It's such an awful. All of that's genuine. Like I've said before, Let's Plays, right? Let's Plays are for entertainment, right? Holly, I think you missed the one where we found where we were dueling earlier. Someone linked the one where we dueled in Dark Souls and I binned myself off the water. That was good. That's why we ended up watching these actually. It's sometimes I ham it up for the videos, right? It makes sense. You're entertaining. You know something's gonna be a bit silly, and you ham it up. This is just. This entire section is awful. Oh no! I chipmunked it. No, did I die already? Shit! Did I have to do this twice? That's what I asked you to do. Did I blow up?
Something quickly as well. Complete shitbag. I watched it hit me. It's mainly down to the camera being a complete shitbag. I watched it hit me. I just stood there.
It's such an awful section. It's so long as well.
Yeah, well, now we're gonna do speed up vision. This is what you all wanted it. You all wanted this. You all wanted the big fast section.
I didn't.
This bit is a pain in the ass, and I have to piss in loads of times probably. And I do it all on camera, and I can't fake it. So yeah, do this properly. No, this save state shit, let's do this properly. No point playing games, don't do it correctly.
Look at this.
Come on, die already, you two big old swines.
Just look at this.
Oh, nice! Finish him off with your ripperoo.
Nice.
It's good.
Good man.
We're at 50 minutes, I ain't got more.
Watch out for the vampire. Might be a vampire here.
Sections, and do this pissing clock red. Including this bit, so bug it up, I can tell you. This is the only real bad bit. To get to the very end, of course.
Okay, careful. Careful.
Ah, this camera.
Don't panic.
Oh, Jesus.
Go. Come on. This hurts me watching this.
Oh, I see you, mate.
It hurts me more knowing what's going to happen. Okay. Phew. Alright, we're good. Watch out for the gears. Don't get squashed.
Because if the cogs hit you, I think you explode.
Yeah, it's squishy. Yeah. We know. Careful.
Oh. This is quite tense.
This is quite tense.
I wouldn't want to do this again. Sweating toward the end. Alright, okay, it's fine. Do this.
I'm just making sweating noises or something. I tricked us out of a way of playing Alan Wake. I got distracted, I'm sorry, but this is actually quite funny.
Wait, oh god, this is the bit.
This is it. Careful.
Careful.
See? Careful, exactly. Ooh. Okay.
We're almost there.
Okay, good.
Almost done the hard bit, actually.
Don't jump. It's fine.
Make our way down. This last little teeny bit.
This is where...
I'm not looking forward to
this is where I should have save scummed it.
At all. Is the blood monster there? If he is, I'm just gonna go the other way.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it, come on.
I think he's gone! Ah! Okay.
We're safe.
Are there gonna be 3 vampires in this room? If there are,
I can't do it. I can't. It hurts my soul. Oh, I know what's coming up again. It's worse knowing it's worse knowing the journey that took to get us here. This isn't the first go. This isn't even it's probably like the 3rd or the 4th go, and it hurts me every time. I'm sorry, past me. I'm so sorry you had to do this. I'm sorry, man. It's okay.
Actually going to pitch a fit. I'm going to cry. I'm going to bit of a temper tantrum because doing this with the vampire.
Do you want to know how this happened? Right. Hold on. We need to. Where are we? That's 720p. You can fucking fool me. Anyway, where are we? Do you want to know how this happens? I will show you. Let's. As we open the door.
3 vampires in this room. If there are, I am actually going to pitch a fit. I'm going to cry.
Oh my god, that's like absolutely outrageous.
I'm going to bit of a temper tantrum because doing
right
this
here,
with the...
here. Ignore Drunkoween. I sound like Trip from Vampire the Masquerade. Hey man, welcome back. What do you need? Oh, like who told you? So when you hold forward, on the N64 controller, right? You're holding forward. So imagine, you know the N64 controller, the terrible, terrible N64 controller, or the emulator equivalent, right? You're holding forward. The camera, I shit you not, the camera pans to the left slightly. That moves what forward is. It's not like Devil May Cry or Resident Evil where holding forward continues your forward trajectory. It changes it. Here. The camera, can you see it? The camera swings to the left. I am holding forward. The camera is now telling the game that forward is now left.
It's gonna be not impossible.
Oh. Oh, it's even worse in slow-mo. Oh, that's painful, man. I'm so sorry, past me. What a tragedy. It's like a dying moose. It really is. Is it a moose or a pig? It's just, it's there. It's there. That's where I knew I made a mistake. Actual Cry of Fear noises. It really is. It's like the horrible monsters from Cry of Fear. Oh god. What a horrible night to crack up. What a horrible night to crack up indeed. What are the comments? I think we've finally seen Halloween break. I've been sub for 5 years and waiting for this moment. It made it all worth it. Fuck you! Who else can we abuse? It's been a while since the game broken you this hard, man. Stay strong. Thank you, Blunderbuss. See, Dandroid, that's the kind of sympathy we need. Ugh. You're a trooper, Halloween. Thank you, Quinn. Ugh. Halloween turned into a wild animal twice before getting attacked by a bull that fires laser beams. Oh man. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. What's that one, Kane? What's that one? Poor Alan Wake, he's probably wondering what we're doing. I'm just torturing myself. Cryostasis? They'll need a crane. I named that after a They Might Be Giants song.
You know what? I'm having a bad day. You're not making it any better.
Fuck! Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually got pretty good at cutting those. Oh my god, cryostasis. Horrible. Look at this thing. This is what the internet... Look at the frame rate. Look at the frame rate of this.
In fact, a waste of time. So we go this way now? Oh, now do we go up and over? Oh, we go up and over now. Okay, right.
You can tell how done I am. You can tell how done I am with this, right?
Okay, cool.
I'm so like not impressed.
And then we have to go around there.
13 years ago,
I
was 22.
Because this game hates you to have progress. Oh no, no progress.
We don't do progress in this game. No, we just do misery. Misery and single-digit frame rates.
Silly. Yay.
Yay. Oh, what happened past Halloween? What did this to you? What did this to you, man? What a tragedy. Alright, sorry, we got a bit distracted, didn't we? He was a good man, what a rotten way to die. Oh, jeez. That was funny. That was funny. Did I actually read did we read this one? No.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything
Alright,
loose
son.
from the ground into its depths, tugging at my
You do think it's Metro?
I saw
Yeah,
the flame of
you didn't even
kidnapper
recognize
dropped
it.
And threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
The best thing is, I was 13 years younger. Obviously, my voice was a bit different anyway, but I still remember that tone of just like, ugh. Also, I mean, fun fact, like, that was all, right, it wasn't even a monetary thing, right? I suffered for that, for pure entertainment value for people. I got nothing out of it. There was no AdSense back then. There was no bits or donations or... I just did that. I just did that because... I want to say I wanted to, but I'm not entirely sure I'm convinced about that one. He spent out 3 years ringing my aunt to play Cryostasis. That was... I mean, that was 13 years ago. Can you imagine? Just suffering, yeah. It's funny how, like, different it was back then. Like... It was just... YouTube was a different beast entirely. YouTube was a different beast. We were 13 years younger. I mean, you were still, like, granddad to me, though, son. Rufus was always granddad to me, but also son. Makes sense. Now I'm asking for 10k for Cry of Fear. Yeah, because I've sold out. You forget, like, this was young, impressionable Ween who enjoyed stuff. I'm now bitter old Ween who's a sellout. There's a big difference here. Don't forget that. Like, you know, like, I've got to pay for my retirement. Rufus sells Ricketts, it's true. I did play Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was... Do you know, Earthworm Jim HD is actually really good. Like, they actually fixed the tube race to make it possible. I was always a sellout, it's true. Bitter old bean that can be gaslit into Cry and Cry of Fear. No! It won't happen, J-Star. I can't. Well, maybe I can, as Holly mentioned, I can do all the sound effects for it, maybe. Oh, Torque and his little toothpaste leggies. I hate Torque. You know what? I fucking hate Torque. I fucking hate Torque and his stupid vest and his shit legs. I hate Cry of Fear. I hate Swedish man in Cry of Fear with his obsession with sticking needles in his fucking urethra. I despise Cry of Fear. I hate The Suffering 2. It is garbage. I despise Earthworm Jim and his dumb fucking face. There's so many bad games I've played over the years, and I hate them all. I hate them. Hate them. Don't boom at me. They're bad. I hate Alan Wake. And actually, no, I don't hate Alan Wake. What the fuck was that? Is the game going to go crazy if we turn off DLSS again? The game runs better with DLSS off than it does with it on. Honestly, son, I actually really like Control. I thought Control was a lot of fun. I think this... That's not how flashlight should work, no. No, it is not. No, it's bad. It's bad. Shut up, Alan. I really liked Control. I like the SCP stuff quite a lot. I like the SCP stuff quite a lot, so I was, Oh yeah, I forgot about the, bulldozer. How do I build the bulldozer again? Oh no. Do I have to bin it from behind? Oh, I bin the wheels, right? I'm gonna insert more batteries in a hopped up fucking dildo. Come on, Alan. Shit. Ah. This guy's like, where's my car at? Control's really fun. I don't know, I really liked it. Again, if you like SCP stuff, I think Control, you'll get much more out of it, I think, overall. Yeah, the brother stuff was like, whatever. I enjoyed the DLC for Control as well. Like, I don't know, I was really wary after Alan Wake, but I thought the entire thing was pretty solid. I want to try it with RTX stuff as well. I've heard it's very good looking with all the gubbins on. What do they do on that, son? I actually thought the gameplay for Control was mostly alright, but Control suffers the same problems Alan Wake does. It has like 4 bad guys. There's like 4 different types of bad guys. There's Angry Gribbler, Floating Gribbler, Chair Gribbler, some sort of fuck that stares at you. And that's about it, really. You're like, alright. Do you think the game's ported well? I'm not entirely sure I'm not entirely sure how good this is. It's looks pretty fancy. Alright, let me put the... I think you actually have to have DLSS on to make it not shit its pants. There we go. Thank goodness. But the game runs worse now, so... Shrug. My eyes! You don't think the game's remastered well at all? What could be the hint, though? It's almost perfect. It's a magical experience. It's so magical. You buy what was formerly the Complete Edition, it doesn't have all the stuff. Wait, what? That's pretty chunky. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm sorry you can't get a refund for that. Delicious pre-rendered cutscenes. He floated onto it.
I have never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Wait, the bulldozer was the boss? That's really scammy. Look at the frame rate. Look at this. It's like 14
the coal mine
FPS.
Wasn't far now.
I think that's perfectly valid, Pumpkin. It's like music. Sometimes you can't explain why you like it. You just do it, right?
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
That's even more annoying with the Epic Games Store giving it away for free as well, like with the Ultimate Edition or whatever. It's pretty sus. Get to the coal mine. I will get to the coal mine. Yee! I feel better for it.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I think they recorded the cutscene on my old PC. You know, the one I, like, played Cryostasis on. And then they stuck it on this version, and they were like, job done. Job's done. More work? And they're like, yes, we want you to actually make a complete version. Like, no. I'm disappointed that Alan didn't T-pose. That upsets me a bit. I'm gonna leave. We don't want to rescue Alice. She's a... I saw that. Oh look, there's like a fake tree on the side of the cliff there. Can you see it at the top? Like they've actually rendered a tree inside the rock, maybe? I saw that.
Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Oops. Sorry, Alan.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
He goes limp so fast. Yeah, that's probably why Alice doesn't want to stay with him anymore. Let's go to the coal mine. I saw that. What is it doing? Is it like a culling thing? That's so weird. I'm actually far more interested in the game's graphical glitches now in the game. Yeah, like, now we play this. This is the second stream, right? We played this. I'm even more convinced that Alan Wake isn't a bad game. It's worse. It's a boring game. It hits the crime of just being fundamentally dull. Which is honestly worse. Like, Nightcry is a bad game. But Nightcry is funny. Because it's so fucking awful. It's the sparkling effect. Look, the sparkling effect's doing it. The game we played yesterday was working better. Yeah, the game we played yesterday was amazing. I actually really enjoyed that. Why haven't I speedrun attempt to that? Mate, go to the speedrun.net or whatever it is. Look at Nightcry. Tell me. What happened on my speedrun attempt? Have a look. Fucking on there, baby. Rough road. Honestly, that sums up Alan Wake in a nutshell, doesn't it? How would you describe this game? Oh, it's not Steam. I was going to take a screenshot. Never mind. I was going to put that as my review. Yeah, remasters, like, Resi 2 is a great remaster, actually, yeah. Only 4th place. What's wrong with 4th? What's wrong with 4th, man? I've reached the checkpoint. Oh, I can drive. Nice. Meep meep. Goodbye, crew. He flies out of the car at the end. Yeah, everyone's saying the System Shock stuff looks alright. Oops. 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 Deja vu. Alan doesn't even... What an asshole. Alan's the kind of guy who doesn't look behind him as he reverses. Look. What a jackass. This is how I drive to work every morning. Meep meep.
Lewd.
You trust in the god that gave him a revolver. It's true. He's got faith. You gotta have a little bit of faith, Alan. Parked. This looks exactly how you remember playing it. That's the thing, son. It's actually worse. Like, barring the resolution and a few textures, it's worse than how it looked.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track.
Oh no, Fladority's planning things again.
Detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet.
Thank you, Lenny. I planned it.
I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble.
Exactly, Lamp.
I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note...
Oh, so you're saying I'm above average now? Well, thank you, man.
But first, a little music.
Gaslight a lot? What? I've never gaslit. Can I get in the car? It's probably fine. Remember, if you get stuck, you should rev more. Parked it. I have to park everyone's cars, you know? It's important. Wait, the coal mine's this way? Oh. I might have actually needed my car. Fuck. Well, back to this one. I'm extremely good at driving. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm bad at it. Oops. Time to hoof it. Deja vu. Hill. Yeah, I know it's a hill. I'm not blind. Just objective. Nice. Parked. I just realized it's half past. I guess we should park it. Let's quit here. Special 1? The Signal, the writer. The special episodes, is that good? Oh, what a nightmare. No, thank you.
Okay.
Tab out. No, not again. No.
Are there going to be 3 vampires in this room? If there are...
No. It automatically played, sorry, when I tabbed out. Not again. I can't take it anymore. My heart can't take it. It knows.
I'm actually going to pitch a fit. I'm going to cry. I'm going to... bit of a temper tantrum, because doing this with the vampires in it is going to be nigh on impossible. No! No!
Oh, poor Passween. Thank you for watching, everyone. Noble, thank you very much again for your lovely loveliness. And thank you, everyone. It's been nice. I mean, the past trauma maybe not, but everything else has been good. What a funny sort of go back into past. You don't think I've laughed so hard in a while? I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. That's the sort of shit you wake up and you're like, oh god, you're like in a cold sweat. Remember that time you spent 45 minutes trying to get past a 5-minute section in Castlevania and like,
Lewd.
No, Noble, why? No. It's gonna be not an impossible boom. Oh, I'm trying. I don't think there's. I think that's got to be the most painful, horrible snuffing it in just anything. It's just flat awful. Thank you, Noble, for the biddies and the trauma. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've had a nice time. I will see you tomorrow. We will do... we could do some more of the survival game, or we could potentially do some Stank Trek, but... or some Sunless. I don't know. Star Trek's getting a patch, in theory. I'm sort of tempted to wait, but... so, I might wait until they've patched it. I don't know. I do want to sort of play more, though. Shrug. Fuck. Sorry. Ugh, that's... in Fletcher, I can't get to bed. I need to wait and see if I can get Smelly Hammy up. She's being weird. I need to keep an eye out. Alright, peeps. Love a lot of you. Thank you very much. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Good night, all. Take care, alright?